So, got a good amount of stuff in the bottom of the tank. I have went through and cleaned everything out. I blew out the lines both directions a couple times, and then I dropped this tank, completely cleaned out my filters, made all the things. Really just went through the tank and cleaned it up before filling it up with gas again. Let's see how that's easy to get to. And yeah, it's just everything's tight. I fixed that. That was an issue. You can see how easy it is to get to the bolts. It drops. It's just really, really thick. So it weighs like 60 pounds empty. So I got that right there, and then this right here, so that should protect it, and then that, and I'm in here like a foot. Anyway, topped it off, fixed that issue. Everything's tight. Had it charging for like an hour because I kept priming the pump. Okay, let's see if she starts. There's that pump. Sure I'm not in gear. Let's check my pressure. Like 12 psi, 11 and 12, somewhere in between there. That was good. I didn't even prep it. This is a cold start. So it's sounding good. It does have a little bit of a mist. You can hear it. Go through and do the plug still. I just want to get this thing running at this point. No leaks. Can I feel the pump running? Filter, nothing here. A little bit of grease. That's all good. No leaks. See my lines up there. They go above the frame here. Let this thing run. Still building pressure. Let's give it a couple revs. I don't want to be too aggressive with it. Look at that pattern. Pattern looks good. Fuel pressure's not dropping. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a miss. Like I'm saying, I gotta go through and play with the plugs. I gotta do an oil change. Everything's tight. Like I said, I installed that new pump. Pump sounded good. unplugged because it was a lot louder. You were able to hear it in the last video how loud the pump was. And I was back by the mirror and you could hear the pump. I can't hear the pump. So yeah, I think the pump was blocked. Like I was saying, I removed a ton. This is just what came out. Like, that's a lot of junk. And then this is all the sediment. And the thing is I ran white vinegar in the tank for like a whole week. Let that sit, and I washed it out, and then I filled it full of oil. And let that sit for like 3 months while I was getting the rest of this truck around and a couple other projects. And that just sat. But apparently I didn't get it all. So I dropped the tank and cleaned it out, scraped it with a one dowel and some brushes and a ton of stuff, and got it super clean. And then I took it to a guy down the road with a pressure washer, and he hit it, he hot tanked it. So that tank's clean as heck right now. My pressure's dropping. Okay. Nope, we're still at 11. So we're running good still. You can hear the idle dropped. Pressure's holding good. Projecting good. Do I dare put it under a load? That belt's doing a shimmy. I'll have to play around, get a new hydro boost pump. See, the thing is, this is a 89. And I thought 87 was the last year they had that serpentine, or not serpentine setup. But I guess I was wrong. So this is an 89, despite being a square body. I thought it was a 91, but I was wrong. I looked at the title, it's an 89. So she's still running. Pressure's holding. Kick under 10. Now, if this doesn't do it, I'm going to have to check my pump's voltage. Hear that pump. I got the pre-filter in there. I'm going to check the pre-filter when I do my oil changes. And when I do my oil and spark plugs, I'm going to throw a new filter on there. That's only like $10. That ain't nothing. And then, clean out my pre-filter, and I'll probably buy, it's like 15 bucks, I'll probably buy a new one of these little pre-filter things. And yeah, simple setup, you know. I get my hand up, that was the big thing. I get my hand up, I got 4 bolts holding this thing, 1, 2, and they're all right in this little, I got my frame, and then I got another frame stacked on top, and then I got like, I don't know, 6-inch tall cross beams. So yeah, this thing's super duper duper heavy duty at this point. There you go, there's your front shot of the frame. And then, so yeah, I just got the bolts using those cross beams. And this is like 3/16 of an inch thick. Somebody just dragged it on the ground. I'll shoot it with some paint later. It's a work truck. It's a work truck I might use like 3 times out of the year for super heavy stuff. This sits below the thing, so if I wanted to, I could put something on top, but more of a deal where I didn't want the thing sticking out here. This is like 90, this is a full 8-foot bed. 8 foot by like 10 feet. It's not my widest. I've had an 8 by 12, but it works. Tires are still pretty good. So, he's still running. Well, a little bit of smoke. For the most part, though, for what it is, it's a, I don't know what, cracking the windshield, passenger side, should be legal enough. Saying I gotta go through it. I'm not doing it, I don't want to overheat this thing. I want to go through the cooling system and just check it all out. So a deer taking around the yard. Now we're 11 minutes in. Let's try an up and back. If I can get in first little tookie. First gear. Brakes are, I gotta clean off the brakes. Okay, that's good. Sounding good. I'm only gonna go like 6 feet. If it does start to act up, I want it to be on the side of the barn. That's good. Go back. Main thing is put it under a load. Get on the brake. Oh, brakes are touchy. Hold the brakes a little bit. It up. If I can get it in reverse. So we're above 190. I trust that gauge. 50 psi of oil pressure. He is officially hot. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I sucked something up. But that is a lot louder than it was. Check that pre-filter, or maybe the pump just decided to get loud. Ooh, yeah, I got a little bit of an exhaust leak. Ooh, god dang, that's fresh. It is still running. Looks like 9 psi. So yeah. I probably tucked something up in that pre-filter. There's going to be some junk left over, and I did just slosh that around in the tank. So it's running. I'm guessing I just got to go through and clean that tank and those filters a half a dozen more times. Yeah, I'm down to like 9 psi. I'm just gonna go through and clean this up and yeah, not burn up that pump. And it's sounding good. Let's see if it's warm now. Let's see if I get any sounds out of the cooling system. No burbles and gurbles. I don't know what this thing's holding PSI. Ooh, it is warm though. Ooh, yeah. Ah, yeah. That's every bit of 190. Maybe even 200. Yeah, that's nice and warm. Ooh, hot. So yeah, I have to look it over and clean that pre-filter. Probably got clogged again. There's going to be some stuff in that tank, but it sounded good. I think I figured it out. Just a lot of stuff in that tank, and maybe the pump needs more amps. I gotta check that next, but I'm officially calling it's this good at this point. A lot of trivial cleaning everything out at this point. Just drop that and clean it, and drop it and clean it, tear it apart a couple times, and it should mostly be the pre-filter, but I'll also do that. So yeah, just normal maintenance at this point. It's just a matter of a heck of a lot of junk in the tank. I'm saying there's probably even more. Look at these big old flakes that were in there clogging up that pre-filter. And this was actually nasty stuff. This was thick. So even that though, my thing sits, my pickup sits about a half an inch above the bottom of the tank though. So you don't expect that it would be an issue. But I guess I'm wrong. I didn't think it was an issue. But I guess it's still low enough it can pick it up. I do have the tank on just a little bit of an angle, so it does go that way. But oh well, I guess it all works out. And I'm just gonna have to keep cleaning those pre-filters over and over a couple times and watching my pressures. But I think I got it all figured out. Matter of, it's an old metal tank, and yeah, that's gonna take a couple cleanings before it can get there and get clean enough where it won't be an issue. But yeah, having fun. Thanks.